This is our top story at this hour. Israel's former Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is reportedly negotiating a deal to end his corruption trial. If it goes through, the deal could include a provision banning Netanyahu from politics. Netanyahu was Israel's longest-serving prime minister. He served a record 12-year tenure from 2009 to 2021. Netanyahu became Israel's first sitting prime minister to be indicted on corruption charges. In 3 separate indictments, he has been charged with bribery, fraud and breach of trust. Netanyahu has been accused of accepting improper gifts. He is also accused of illegally trading regulatory favor with media moguls in exchange for positive coverage. Netanyahu lost power in June last year as premier and is now opposition leader. He has pleaded not guilty to the 3 charges. Reports say the 72-year-old politician is in discussions with Israeli Attorney General Avichai Mandelblit. He is planning to plead guilty to reduced charges and have potential prison time commuted to community service. A number of elements remain unresolved, such as the inclusion of the charge of moral turpitude. The talks have hit a bump over Netanyahu's demand to be spared the conviction carrying a moral turpitude clause. Under Israel law, the charge would ban Netanyahu from politics for 7 years. If he accepts charge of moral turpitude, settlement could mean the 5-term premier doing community service. The reports have rocked the Likud party. Netanyahu has held the party in a strong grip for nearly 2 decades. If the deal goes through, it could pave way for new leadership of Likud party. Last year, kindred parties refused to join Netanyahu, citing the ongoing trial. Likud had failed to form a new government. If he were barred from politics, right-wing members of Prime Minister Bennett's coalition could opt to form a new government. That's with the Likud party under new leadership. Health Minister Nitzan Horowitz shared his displeasure over Netanyahu's plea deal. In a tweet, he said, "There was no person who endangered the rule of Israeli law more than Netanyahu," adding that Netanyahu is not entitled to deals and facilitations. In the face of the great corruptors, the law must be exhausted. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.